I built an audience of over 500,000 people on Instagram in 2025, and the growth happened pretty fucking quick. And if I could go back, I would change a lot about how I did it. I'm not sitting here trying to say, like, I don't say that to brag. I don't say that to be like, oh, here's my credibility. Like, this is a whole me talking through, like, how I'm going to be changing up, I guess, how I operate. I guess in terms of content moving forward and, like, what I want to post. Because if you haven't seen my stuff and this is just randomly popping up on your page, long story short, what popped off on my account was me talking about the food system, me talking about the artificial additives they're putting in everything that we eat and drink. And then I would provide a healthy alternative. And I called the series Killing Us Slowly. And the first video popped off, and then by the third video, the third one or the fourth one got like 25 million views. And I gained 370,000 followers off of one video. And I didn't really think beforehand about, like, do I actually want to be recognized for this? Like, I don't think anyone, I don't know. I was just creating content, you know? Like, I was trying to get out of my 9 to 5, and I didn't go to college. And I had just decided, like, every second I spend off the clock, not figuring out how I'm going to get myself out of there for good, I'm just signing myself up for another shift, another day, another week, another month, another year at that job, at that 9 to 5. And so I just started posting stuff. I just started ripping. And then I landed on something that I guess a lot of people resonated with, a lot of people. And I don't have any regrets about it happening, because it has opened up, like, a world of opportunity that I have yet to really take advantage of. I still work bartending, making less than probably most of the people watching my videos, honestly, or a lot of the people. And it's honestly exhausting. And while I am passionate about that, all the food stuff and, like, the government and things they're doing that are, like, not, that's seemingly are against the health and well-being mentally and physically of us, the people, it gets exhausting, you know, because when you have something pop off like that, people expect the extreme from me, I feel like. And I don't always feel that way. I don't always feel so extreme. I don't want to give a fuck about planning out a hook for a video anymore. I don't want to give a fuck about retention. I don't want to give a fuck about scripting out a video. I don't want to care about researching a topic and, like, spewing the facts, you know. Like, that's not what I want to be known for. That's not what I want to spend my day to day. Like, if I'm doing that, then I'm just getting myself out of the 9 to 5 to, like, make that the new grind. And that's not, like, that's just going to lead to burnout. And it already has once. Like, I've taken a step back, a few different times now for, like, a month or so at a time. Or one time for, like, a month. And just over this last couple days and week, I've decided, like, okay, well, I have this thing sitting here. Like, I do feel motivated to, like, post, you know, and share my thoughts in my mind and stuff. But even then, the only posts that really gain traction are the ones where I'm speaking more extreme. Not more extreme, but it's just, like, controversial topics. And again, I don't want to give a fuck about a hook. I don't want to care. I don't want to need to do all that. And so I'm not going to anymore. I have a series called Killing Us Slowly that every once in a while maybe I'll do when I feel passionate or when I feel like there's a product that I'm like, this is going to be an easy one, or I just feel motivated to do it. And that one's like, it popped off because it was like, they're killing us slowly. And then that's a great hook. And then I immediately show the product I'm going to like talk about. And then I tell like it's just like, it's a format that I created, and people have like done it for themselves now and tried to copy it. And I burned out on that pretty early too. Even when I was still just like super, super angry and passionate about, not super, super angry, but just super passionate about the food. And I still am. Like, I absolutely do think that like at the top, highest echelon stuff, like they know damn well that a bunch of the stuff that they're putting in our foods are definitely the reason that like we being a first world country, one of the superpowers of the world, are dying at rates of cancer and getting disease and all of this stuff at rates of like what you would think would be a third world country. Anyways, all this to say, like, I guess these little YouTube videos, like, I don't know, man. I'm just going to start doing these. I feel like through the last course of the last 3 years of my life, I've learned a lot of lessons the hard way. I got 2 DWIs in 2023. Stopped drinking, went completely sober, kind of removed myself from my friend group, hanging out with people, and just like really stayed down and focused on myself, and like learned about my own psychology, and like successfully quit drinking, smoking weed and vaping, and went sober. I feel like there's things psychologically that like worked and that I can share, and I'd like to think that I do have some good things to share. But again, I don't want to have to sit here and plan. I just want to share them. I don't want to sit here and fucking plan out, here's the script for this fucking video. Like, no, dude, I'm done with that. I'm done. And it's just interesting. Like, I didn't put the thought in beforehand. I didn't think about like, okay, so let me create a digital product, or let me sell a course. Let me set this shit up so that if and when I pop off and I'm getting hella views and hella followers in a very short amount of time, because it was like very short amount of time. Like, I don't know anyone else. I'm not going to display the stats, but like I'm telling the truth. 370,000 followers off of one video, bro. Like, I have not heard of it. I've heard of people doing like 50K, maybe like 80K, 100K. Not 370K, almost 400K. And I just missed it. Like, I missed the ball, and there's like nothing I can do about that. Like, I just have to swallow that fucking pill that like I didn't have something set up to take advantage of that. And then after the fact, like, I'm not going to go back after the fact and try to grift off all the people. So I just have to create what I'm going to create. And I want to create something that's like real, in real life. That's going to be the thing that like helps me support a family or whatever the fuck, you know? And like my future, and provide the freedom that I want. But like, I'm not going to sit here and be some like guru who's like turning his Instagram into a sales funnel. I don't know, man. Like, that life of making 100K a month, or even fucking 10K, 20K, 30K a month is real enticing. But it doesn't happen without you turning your fucking Instagram or your short form or your TikTok or whatever into some short form content. I'm not going to go out here and learn TikTok shop and then fucking turn it into a funnel. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do clipping. It's just like, I'm not going to do day trading. I don't know, man. I think this is, it's so saturated with just a bunch of bullshit. Everything is so fucking fake. It's so fake. And like, not to say that like anyone doing that is like not a good person. I've met some great people that do that. It's just not me, dude. Like, I don't want to have to do all that. And not to say like, I just don't want it bad enough. I just know that like there was a month 2 months there where I did make 5 figures for myself right after the fact. And I stopped doing it because I was like, bro, I'm not going to turn my whole page into a fucking coaching funnel. Like, yeah, I felt passionate, and yeah, it felt really good to like genuinely help people like get off of vaping or drinking or smoking weed or lose weight. But like what came with it, I don't know. It's just, that was just going to lead to more burnout. And even right now, I feel like I feel like I got to provide some substance here. And I really just need to start documenting, not documenting, but I just need to start spewing thoughts and like letting it rip without feeling the need to plan something out, say the perfect thing, have a whole completed fucking thought that just like anyone who clicks on the video is like experiencing some sense of an epiphany. Like the only way I'm going to get to that point and just like naturally doing that through conversating like this to myself and to anyone watching is just going to be to just like put in the reps here, just like I put in the reps on short form content. Oh no, it's interesting. I just get on here. I'm just trying to say, like, hindsight 2020, I had no idea what I was doing. Still have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I could have a video pop off tomorrow. Not gonna make any money off of it. If anything, I've lost money from this shit, bro. I got sued. Got sued by one of the top 5 energy drink companies in the fucking world. I tried to fight that battle, but that battle, once you get into legal shit, it's like, who's got more money? Who's got more money to dump into legal costs? Obviously, a company valued at $7 billion, probably $8 billion now per year, is going to beat the 22-year-old kid who is fucking waiting tables and bartending. Like, I could pretty much, I did that for about a month and a half, and I was like, bro, I'm cooked. I'm genuinely fucking cooked. And they're like, the only way you win this shit is if you, like, you know, we got to go up to the Supreme Court. They sued me through the Supreme Court, Western District of Texas, because they were smart. Because state laws that I could have used to protect myself do not apply in, federally. And so the only way I was going to win that is spend at least $500K with my lawyer to maybe win. And winning would require to change the law in the Supreme Court and then continue to pursue. It's like, dude, I didn't have that fucking money, dude. Let alone the, like, 1 point whatever, 2 point whatever million they were wanting from me because they were seeking damages for their stock price dropping or whatever the fuck due to my fuck, man. Wicked. Crazy. But I just want to be able to have fun with this, you know. I want this to be able to, I have things that I'm building in real life that are like getting people together in real life. And I've done a lot of thinking about like, what do I actually want? Because at the time I just wanted out of the 9 to 5. I didn't really think about the costs or what that would actually look like or set up anything to like take advantage of that. Like, bro, if I even had like a $5 PDF that I was selling, bro, I'd have been kind of set. Is what it is. Like, I can't go back. You can't go back. And like, I'm not going to sit here and just like think about the past. Like, I've developed a skill. I grew an audience. And I just have to stay down and push through the period of like me kind of switching up into something that's a little bit more me. Just like me expressing thoughts. As opposed to feeling like I'm burning out. I'm just, every fucking video I post is me burning out a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more because while I'm passionate about talking and stuff like that, like making videos and like what I'm actually talking about in them, I really hate the whole aspect of like, I gotta research the topic. Gotta think about the hook. I gotta think about retention and all this shit. Like, dude, fuck that. No. That feels so stupid. Like, yes, pay attention to it. I guess, sort of. But I'd rather just be able to get on here and rip. And just talk. And get on there. And just talk. Like, I don't want to have to... Anyways, man, this is probably the point in which I should end it, or else I'm gonna ramble for another fucking 30 minutes, but... yeah, I'm gonna call it there.